McKinsey creates some of the best visuals online. Here's how to make this one using just PowerPoint. So here's the dataset we'll be using for this demonstration. Now go to the Insert tab, select Chart, and choose a column chart. Expand the data window, update the cells with your data, and close the data window. Next, click on the vertical axis and open the Format Axis options to set your preferred minimum and maximum values. With that set, remove any unnecessary chart elements. Then enable the data labels and ensure they are positioned in the center. Now, select the data series, make the columns wider by reducing the gap width, and customize the color of the columns to your preference, applying different colors to represent each category. Next, format the horizontal axis, changing it to your preferred color and increasing the font size. Do the same for the column labels, increasing the font size and changing the text colors as needed. Now, enable the grid lines to assist with object alignment. Select the column chart, reduce the size of the chart, and using the grid lines, position it towards the right side of the slide. Once positioned, select a line from the Shapes group. Hold Shift while dragging to insert a straight line, align it with one of the columns, and format the line by changing it to a dash style. Hold Ctrl and Shift and drag to duplicate the line and modify the duplicate, making it thicker, setting it as a solid line, adding arrow ends to the line, increasing the size of the arrowhead, and rotating it so the arrow points upward. After that, position the arrow in line with the chart columns correctly. Then select a rectangle from the Shapes group, insert it, add your callout text, adjust the rectangle's color so it blends seamlessly with the slide background, and then align it with the upward arrow as needed. Now add your chart title, then group all elements using Ctrl-G. Duplicate the group twice, ensuring all elements are properly aligned and evenly distributed across the slide. Once duplicated, ungroup each set to work with the individual elements, and then add vertical lines to separate each chart. To update the data, simply select the chart, go to the Chart Design tab, select Edit Data, update the values in the data window, and close it. Then adjust the callout elements as needed. Realign the lines with the corresponding chart columns, position the callout text label with the arrow, and update the text accordingly. Repeat these steps for the remaining charts. Once complete, add your title and sources and ensure that all objects are properly aligned on the slide.